Hey, did y'all see Cardi B at the game with Stephon Diggs?
I heard about it. I didn't watch it though. What, she had that ass out or something?
It's just the fact that you know how it is when people decide to actually be like, yeah, we official. Because it was rumors. It was rumors like last year. Offset, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And she be going on them little tirades online. She be spilling all the beans. I've never seen a celebrity talk so much about her own life in a negative way than Cardi B. Like, she air out all her dirty laundry. She
don't be giving a fuck
online. Yeah, she's wild.
She don't be giving a fuck. But people be looking. Her fans be looking for that though. They know they be expecting that though.
I thought it was weird because I'm like, out of all the people to get Pepsi deals and all these endorsements deals, you get the most ratchet broad.
She is ratchet as fuck though.
Like, how have you never thought that somebody made a song called "Wet Ass Pussy" could be sponsored and by Pepsi? Like,
is that know what they doing with that shit? Yeah, they do be knowing.
That shit is tripped out, man. We live in a crazy, crazy world, bro.
In the new day, man. Hey, you know.
Welcome back to the JMatt Show. I'm your host, JMatt. Smoke dog, whoop whoop.
And this motherfucker.
Q on the ones, big Q that is. Homie Chuck done graces again with his presence. Appreciate you, my brother.
Chuck.
I'm not gonna say nothing about that whack ass Spider-Man shirt you got on.
What you just did,
this is show 113. Appreciate everybody stopping by, checking out your boy. Shout out to all the new subscribers. We at like 930 so far.
Damn.
Slow and steady. You know, this YouTube journey is it's a marathon. It ain't a race. You know what I'm saying? I'm built for it though. You dig what I'm saying?
Put.
For tough, nigga.
It's definitely a marathon.
You know what I'm saying? For sure. Let's get to it. Let's start with, how was y'all's Mother's Day?
Mother's Day was good.
What did y'all do? Did you spend a lot of money? What y'all do? What you do?
Mother's Day, I definitely spent a few dollars on food. All that food I cooked, but yeah, I spent a couple dollars. But I grilled, had some ribs, had some salmon, steaks, potatoes, like 3 different potatoes, green beans and shit, and all type of shit I cooked.
No wonder you gaining a little bit of weight.
Man, shut up, man. Talking about I'm gaining weight, man.
No wonder. Sheesh.
Shut up, man. That was for a few people, though, man.
This nigga never cooks one protein. This nigga has multiple proteins.
Well,
I'm not mad at you.
And when you grilling, though, you got to, man. I be feeling like it's almost a waste to just...
What, that hot fire?
Yeah, just to grill just one thing, like shit.
Throw another shrimp on the bar.
Hey, for real. We gonna do them steak. I even made burgers too. Now I think about it, yeah.
Hot damn.
Put everything on there, man. On that grill lid. Fuck that. We grilling everything.
I see.
Everything.
I see. That's what's up. I'm full just fucking hearing the story. Shit.
That shit was good though.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
We had a good time.
I was on the grill too. I didn't grill that many proteins.
Okay.
I had some nice shrimps, some steak, some potatoes, and a nice little salad. You know what I mean? Just
good dinner right there though.
Just the immediate fam. Shirley, so she got this little thing that she doing with her book club people, and I like it because it's easier for me. Like, now that I know that this is what she's gonna be doing every Mother's Day, now I know I could just pay for her little weekend retreat with the ladies, and that's gonna be her consistent gift. I like that. That's easy.
He said, I do.
I'll cook. You go have your little weekend with the girls, and come home to a clean house and a prepared meal. Nice and simple. So she enjoyed her weekend. I enjoyed my Mother's Day too. It was peaceful. The weather was nice, and I was chilling, man. I was chilling.
Good and peaceful.
What about you, Q?
I grilled just for my mom now. Grilled a couple steaks and crab claws and that was it. Shit.
Everybody was on their surfing turf.
I see we was.
I swear, like, and then if you look online, you know how people be posting their shit, and their food. All I seen was steaks and shit. Like, everybody, mama was grilling steaks.
That's
like everybody.
That's better than all these damn seafood boils. I'm sick of that shit. I'd rather see the surf and turf of these seafood bags. That shit be good.
Yeah, I feel like the boils have dumbed down a little bit.
Me too.
Man. It didn't dumb down a little bit. They was going like stupid hard on them seafood boils though.
Yeah.
Nah. And that's funny because my daughter did ask me for a seafood boil today for her birthday.
Well, you know, birthday girl, you know, you gotta
I asked her what she wanted. What you want to eat? I'm thinking of something. She gonna say something simple, some Chipotle, some Bibi Bop or some shit. She like,
no, she getting older.
She like, let's go to Wasabi. Wasabi. I'm like, yeah, well, I got you this weekend. We don't have time to do that today, but I'll get you this weekend. I said, you got anything else? Like what about a plan B? What's something else you want to eat?
Said plan B.
She like seafood. I'm like, seafood? Okay, you want like a fish dinner? She like, fish dinner? No, I mean like corn, potatoes. I'm like, you seafood boil. I'm like, ain't nobody about to make that damn seafood boil. He talking about $75, $80 bag right now. Ain't nobody think about it. You want crab legs and shrimp and lobster and shit. That like, girl.
No, she getting older, so her taste buds and her palate is maturing as well. So in a minute, she gonna be asking for T-bones and porterhouses and all that shit too. So it is what it is. I remember the first time my son tried to order a steak at the restaurant. I said, "Nigga, this is what I tell my where the kids menu? Bring that kids menu over here."
What made him down? Did he see you trying to order that, or did he just off top want to steak? Nigga, like you ain't ordered yet.
I don't recall.
You fuck around and order the steak and shit. That nigga like you.
But I'm pretty sure he seen me order the damn
got a steak. I'm gonna get a steak too. Like, let me get a steak too.
Ordered the biggest steak on that. Then nigga ordered a tomahawk. No.
Oh hell yeah. No.
I said, no. We're not doing that.
No.
Not today.
At best, you meant T-bone, nigga, not tomahawk. The wrong T.
Matter of fact, just bring the nigga the bone.
that nigga meant tenders, actually.
No, real shit. Real shit. Hey, no, I swear, Mother's Day also was cool because a couple things. Ali Sadiq dropped his special, his new comedy special on Mother's Day.
I ain't watched it yet, too.
And you have to watch.
Is it funny? I ain't gonna say, because this shit be funny, though.
Hilarious. Me and Q was talking about it before we started. I told you, like, I feel like this special was better than the last few domino effects that he dropped.
And that's good. Because those were...
No crying. There was no crying. Everything was upbeat from the beginning to the end. Like, it was no sad parts.
That's good.
It was all comedy. It was no therapy sessions.
Because the first domino effect, to me, is still the best one, though.
It was.
That's the best one.
It was. And which one was it when he started talking? Was that the one where he was like, where he ended up talking about his jail story and then picked up on the jail story on the second one?
Yeah. I want to say it was the second and
oh, you're right. It was the second and third because the second one was all crying.
Yeah,
you're right.
He was very emotional on that one.
But matter of fact, I'm gonna play this clip. From his special. But before I do that, the second thing that I seen on Mother's Day, I was dropping my daughter off.
Bro,
you going, Tyson?
All right, bro.
All right, brother.
We live right now. Going with some of this love right here.
No.
All right, bro.
Love you, boy.
Love you too, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, you ain't
look at.
So listen. I got a lot to say around this. So I'm gonna be up in here at some point. Okay. All right. I'm
big bro. That's big bro. Had to say it.
Yeah, we gonna chop.
We gonna chop. You welcome anytime, bro. For sure.
Love you, bro. Man. You take care.
So I pull up to drop my daughter off on Mother's Day at work because my daughter trying to get as much money as she can before she go off to college.
Everybody leave.
No, we can't. We can't not get up from mom. Take care. Yes, happy Mother's Day.
I had a great Mother's Day. My son cooked for us. He laid it out.
He just told us about it.
I'm gonna call you tomorrow, Ma.
See these are type of live shit I like, man. Family are giving hugs and love, man. I told you.
Those interruptions are
Oh
cool.
my
Right,
God! I
man.
told you, man. We're gonna get back to that. So I pull up.
Right.
So my daughter, she trying to make as much money as she can before she go off to college, and I'm encouraging her to do that. So I pull up to pick her up. I'm sitting in my car, I'm waiting, and bro, this shit was like a movie. So I'm people watching. It's like 3 or 4 little dudes by my son's age sitting on the bench in front of the entrance, waiting to get picked up. So I'm sitting there, I'm chilling. Next thing you know, a SUV speeds up next to me, pulls in front of me, and parked. I said, damn, what the fuck is wrong with this person? Like, he could have easily ran. If somebody was crossing my car to go to their car in the parking lot, he would have hit their ass. That's how fast he pulled up. Luckily, he didn't hit nobody. He pulled up right in front of the dude sitting on the bench. Nigga hops out, black dude, hops out, leaves his car door open. Immediately makes a beeline to these kids. One of the kids got up. As soon as the little nigga got up, nigga fired on him. Bam! Right in the jaw. I said, what the fuck is going on? So as soon as he fired on him, he continued to fire on him. Little dude running, he running for his life. He running from where the bench was. Now they in the middle of the street. Granted, it's a police car right in front of us. He parked right in front of a police car. Wasn't no police in the car.
Clearly. The fuck?
So dude is just tagging him. He going to the body. Combos. To the face. Little dude is just stop. He crying. He trying to just run. Because dude is beating the brakes off this boy. So I'm sitting there watching, and I'm like, all right, something must have happened. Like he must have gotten in trouble at the mall. Somebody must have called him and told him that he was acting up at the mall for him to get out the car and act this way and just be on 10. So I'm watching them shit, and I'm like, okay, it moved from here. Now they in the parking lot. He tagging him. He throwing hooks. When I say the nigga was throwing punches, he was not throwing punches like he was throwing them at no child.
Right.
It looked like he was throwing grown man punches. Now, granted, it could have just looked that way because I'm coming from a sensitive area and I'm like, all right, now this is a kid, but I don't know. He could have been holding back. I don't know. But the nigga was firing on old boy. So I'm watching this shit happen and I'm like, this shit can't be real. And I'm in my mind, I'm like, I'm like, all right, dude, that's enough. This is me telling him, I'm like, dude, that's enough, man. You got him, bro. Nope. This shit continued. It went on so long. I'm looking for the police. I'm like, these niggas is just.
They couldn't have been too far from their car though. I'm surprised though. Damn.
I'm like, this is happening for too long. This is somebody come save this little boy.
Right, and ain't nobody else saying nothing.
And we don't come from the era of when something happened, you just pull out your phone.
Oh no.
Because I could have recorded the entire thing.
You could.
But that's not the era we come from. Like we
from the era like shit. That ain't my business. Like. That ain't my
Not
business.
only that it's like we almost like, okay, you kind of take it for what it is. Like I'm trying to figure out why it's happening as opposed to pull out my phone and record it because it's good content. I'm not thinking that. I ain't pull out my phone till the very, very end. I pulled out my phone after he threw the last haymaker. Bro, he threw
it connecting like a motherfucker on these
bro,
like shit.
I'm so glad he didn't connect on a lot of these hits. He punched him in the face quite a few times. But I'm glad he ain't connect on a lot of the ones that look like some Tyson punches. So the last punch he threw that before I put my phone, he threw a big right hook. Ooh, he threw that hook so hard he fell on top of his son.
No, he put his whole body into that.
He put his whole body into this right hook. I'm like, damn. So he fall on top of his son. He didn't stand on top of him anyway or anything like that because when you squaring up, he telling his son like, fight me. I'm like, this little nigga ain't finna fight you. So they get up, And that's when the police come. Sirens come, blah, blah, blah. And I got the shit on tape. I posted it on my IG story. And the police came, and I pulled out my phone, and lo and behold, this dad was upset at his son because he found out that his son was having sex.
Why did I know that was the story?
And I was like, okay, all right. So I think my first mind was correct, which is dad probably drunk. Dad probably on his level. It's a nice day. He was probably at the house grilling surf and turf like everybody else, sipping a little bit.
Right.
And he got some news and he was on 10. And because he was having a nice day, enjoying himself, sipping, I think that he got it in his feelings a little bit too much because nobody that was around me could understand why you would get that upset to beat your son ass because he was having sex.
Yeah, I don't like it. Cause nigga, what was he fucking the boy or something, nigga? Like, what the fuck? The nigga was, what's wrong with the nigga having sex with a bruh, nigga? How old you think little dude was?
He was 14.
14?
Because he said it in the video. He's 14.
I'm not mad at that.
That's my son. He's 14.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not.
He has no business having sex. This is my son.
Yeah, that nigga might have been foreign or something.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't foreign?
Come to find out, your wife in the reply to the story I posted, and she said that the nigga is a boxing instructor at the gym.
No, well, that makes sense.
Which makes sense of these combos that nigga was.
Yeah.
That nigga was rolling. He was dead. I said, damn.
That's fucking crazy, man. The nigga was having sex though, bro. Come on, man. It need to be a little bit more drastic than that.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
lie. I would have been
more drastic than that, bro.
I would have understood if he was caught stealing, or if he was harassing somebody. Maybe he,
or if you caught him in the act. I'll take all that. I was gonna say it. Or if you caught him in the act, if you came home and the nigga getting some ass in your room or something, like I'm probably gonna beat your ass and shit. But
Don't see the jacket
like I didn't. But I'm not beating my son ass in public for that though, bro.
No,
like
he pulled up.
I'm not doing that
on a mission.
I'm not doing that.
He left his door open.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Now, your son, nah, and I ain't gonna hold you. My daughter, that might be a different story, but
you gonna whip your daughter's ass like that? You gonna put? No, you gonna?
I don't. Okay,
you gonna 10-piece your daughter?
Okay. You just had it right. I might be upset, might fuck her up, but I ain't gonna come on that bitch.
You gonna
like
fuck up your daughter?
At 14, is she fucking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. We might have a problem with that.
You gonna put hands on her?
I ain't gonna say I'm gonna put hands on it, but her mama might put hands on it for me. You got me fucked up now. I know too many go lives, nigga. I couldn't even imagine if it was my daughters, nigga. Fuck. Shit.
Well, that's not something we want to imagine.
No, we don't. But you know,
I thought it was. I did think that it was a little odd that, you know what I'm saying, that was the reason he was on 10. So I think he was feeling himself. He was probably on the grill at the house. Probably had some little tequila, some hen, and the women was probably talking shit, and the women probably passed some information along, just in passing.
I guess.
And he just took it to a whole nother. They probably didn't even think he was gonna take it like that.
Because I'm trying to think what would, but I just don't see the logic in it. I don't know.
He went nuts, dog. So that was and then my daughter walked out after he was in handcuffs. So he ended up police came. It was about 5 cars, and he ended up getting arrested. I left once he was in handcuffs. I'm like, dude, you done ruined Mother's Day. Like, this little nigga got to go home, beat up, broke down, and tell his mother like what happened. My dad whooped my ass at Beechwood.
Right.
Happy Mother's Day. Fuck.
He gonna tell his bitch too, like, shit, I got my ass whooped fucking you and shit, man. My dad, like, shit. I don't think we should do this no more. Like, shit. You done scarred this nigga now, man. Damn. He scared to be touching the hoes and shit. Damn, nigga.
So
for real.
So I don't know, man. That was interesting to see. But it's funny because when I got home, I turned on my computer and boom, here go Ali Sadiq with a special. And guess what he was talking about in his special? Whooping his son's ass. So with that being said, I will play this clip.
So I'm being very gracious to my son. I come over to my son. I say, hey, let me tell you something, Trey. You got 3 choices here. And I'm being very, very gracious. I say, son, either you take that trash out and save your life, or we can have an altercation in this house. And you know I ain't gonna play fair, son. I'm gonna throw bleach your eyes and bite you in the face, some real penitentiary shit.
This nigga stupid.
Yeah, savage penitentiary shit.
Nigga said throw bleach in your eye. Damn, nigga.
Bite you in the face.
Right. This nigga stupid. This nigga is stupid.
Y'all trying to let it know where I'm at. Or I say, son, I can do this. I can do you a favor, son. I can come down to that gym and beat your ass in that ring. Choose it, son. Now, my son grabbed his gym bag
Why?
and said, I will see you at the gym. I'm gonna be honest. Be very honest. I didn't think it was gonna go like that.
I'm sure you didn't. I'm sure you didn't.
Hey.
Nah, see, he had to walk. See you at the gym. He had to look. He's stupid, man.
So that little clip leads me to the next part of this conversation, which is first I want to ask, have y'all ever had a situation where y'all tried to challenge y'all pops? Like to some fisticuff shit. Like, have y'all ever challenged y'all pops to some
Not to
fisticuffs?
nothing physical. I've challenged him verbally.
Right.
You know what I mean? But not physically.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
all right.
man.
So I never did that. I've never done that either. But I always hear that it come a point in a young man's life where they start to feel themselves, get some hair on their nuts, some on their chin a little bit. They start doing this and ain't nothing there. You can't even see shit there, but they doing this and shit. That's what my son
Sound
be
like
doing.
he talking
My
about
son be doing this.
son.
He be
You're
doing this.
talking about Marcus right now.
I'm like, what you feeling on,
You
dog?
literally talking about my son. And then he be like, no, it's right there. Look. Like, he like, grab right there.
That chin skin feel good, huh?
What are you talking about? You got one little coarse ball hair hanging from there, nigga. Like,
He said one coarse ball.
It's coarse, like it's a ball hair. You got one.
So the kid, once that kid started feeling that chin skin, for some reason they start to feel themselves. I get it, but I never challenged my pops. But
that's because they didn't put no fear in them niggas. I'm waiting for my son to do that shit. But go ahead, though.
See, but that's the thing.
Go ahead,
that's
though.
the thing. See, that's the thing.
My son wouldn't. I've been waiting. I even tell him, like, just let me know when you getting. When
your
you
son don't be bucking on you like that.
I'm waiting for him to do it,
But
though.
he not going. I don't think that.
I don't think you just like you said. I just said, look, the nigga do the shit you talking about. Look, so I'm saying, like, I be waiting. Like, when I tell the nigga some shit and he give me like a little weird little answer or something, I be like, you got an attitude right now? No, I ain't got because I'm feeling a lot of motherfucking heat coming from that couch. You know what I'm saying? So look, if you feeling some type of way, you feeling froggy, just let me know. Leap, nigga. Just let me know. You can leap anytime you want to. I tell him that all the time, Brody. I promise you. Listen, just let me know. He ain't took it there yet.
See, and that's what I be in my mind. I had a vision. You remember Superbad? Remember the movie Superbad?
Yeah.
Remember how he had that scene where he was supposed to go get some liquor for the party for Jules and shit?
You talking about what, McLovin?
Yeah. And the nigga had them visions of going in there and he ended up cutting the lady head off. All this shit went wrong and he was just picturing in his head. That's how I pictured myself literally stalling off of my son earlier today. Just like bam, real quick, right across my wife's face too, like bam, like reach right for it. She gonna feel the wind and everything. But I picture myself just stalling off on her real quick, and I'm like, this is not gonna go well. Like I can't put my hands on my son without gloves. Like my son is get to that point where he started to feel far, but I keep telling him like. I'm not like my dad.
Leap, nigga.
I tell like
froggy, bruh. Leap.
Please don't leap.
Leap.
Don't leap.
Leap. That's your best lesson right there, bro. Do it.
Public service announcement.
Do it.
Sons, don't leap.
Do it.
Don't.
I say do it.
I say don't. Because I saw that man put them paws on his son in that parking lot, and I'm like, I don't want that to be
he was
me
overly aggressive though
on
with
my
that shit,
son.
though.
But how do you hold back if you
that
in the
mad,
moment and you
if you that mad, I give you that.
So it's like once my fist makes contact with a part of your body, there's nothing I can do about the damage that's done.
I agree with that.
I don't want to look at my son in the face because he got a black eye because I did it. I don't want to break my son's nose. I don't want to break my son's jaw. I don't want to break my son's rib.
Listen,
I'm going to feel terrible.
Once that black eye, that broke nose, that broke rib, you're going to be like, listen.
Once it heals?
This is what you did. You made me do this to you, son. This was you. I did not want to do this. I promise you, I did not want to. But you made me do this. So that's on you. That's just my thing. It wouldn't be my fault. It would be him.
It would be him. Well, I just hope, Marcus, if you watching this, don't leap. Jacob, if you watching this, don't leap. I'm telling you, you got about just like the meme. No, you will probably have to be like 30 years old before you could get off on me. And if you wait till you 30, I'm gonna call you a bitch ass nigga for fire on a 60-year-old. If you fire on me and I'm 60, man, you just a bitch ass nigga, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna still beat your ass.
I know, but
I'm gonna still beat your ass.
The chances are just a little different when you 60. When you 60 plus, it's just like everything's not the same.
And it take me way longer to heal, but
try me at 59. Boy, I'll tell you, boy.
You don't want to do that though.
No, so I was just thinking about that shit. It was weird because I seen this nigga whip his son ass at Beechwood Mall. Then I go home, I hear Ali Sadiq telling the story about whooping his son. I'm like, it sounds like it might be inevitable at some point. I don't know. I'm hoping not. I would like it to go a different way. But if it's unavoidable, then so be it.
Yeah.
So be it.
Yeah, all right.
Let the best frog win.
I live for this. You just let me know. Never be ready to leave, pimp.
But Regis, I don't know you to be no violent guy though, man.
Well, that's good, Jay.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you got to understand what it took to get me to be like this.
See, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I don't think. That's why I don't think people appreciate is the amount of self-control,
right,
that people have,
right. And
like I'm real patient. Like I'm not quick to like.
I'm patient
have a
too.
Temper.
Yep.
So if you take me there and I'm seeing red and my body temperature done rose and I'm breathing fast, we gotta relax. Everybody take a beat.
I mean, it be some bullshit.
No.
Some bullshit.
For real.
No,
that's
I totally
bad.
Understand.
You know what's weird though? I don't know if I told this story on this show. I've never bucked at my pops ever in life. But my dad did try to fight me. Throwing punches, kicks, nigga threw bottles.
What you say then?
And you know what?
What you did?
I did not throw no punch at my dad. Even in that type of heightened situation, right. I still knew that it would be wrong for me to punch my dad in the face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That respect level though.
Absolutely. I was just like, I could recognize like, all right, you're on one. You're feeling away. I'm still not going to do anything that I'm gonna regret.
Right. That's smart though. That was smart though.
But if I laid my dad out in front of these people, that shit people wouldn't even want to talk to me in my family.
Yeah, that would've, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, oh, this nigga Justin, he's tripping. Oh my God, can you believe what he did?
Hands on his dad like that.
Can't believe it.
Can't believe he did.
He whipped him like a stranger.
Oh my, that's his dad.
Yeah, nah. So everybody relax, take a beat, take a breath, take a shot, take a smoke, whatever you got to do.
I'm taking this smoke soon too.
Hey, so last show I opened up talking about my homie. Remember I talked about my homie who was supposed to have a podcast, but he didn't really he ain't put no episode out before.
What do you got? You about to tell me you got an episode now?
I'm gonna tell you he got something.
No shit.
I'm gonna tell you he got something. He did do
something is better than nothing.
You want me to play it?
Go for it.
Y'all interested to hear what he got going? I feel responsible. I feel like Pod Daddy.
Oh my God, Pod Daddy. This nigga, man.
Go ahead, son.
Oh my God. Yeah. This mother. Oh shit.
How you doing? I am Maurice Kendall, and this is the basic premise. All right, look, let me tell you something before we even get started. This is just my basic thought, just basic minute. So I'm just going to ramble sometimes. Sometimes I'm going to have some things that just pop into my mind or that I thought about or that I woke up. I don't sleep good at night. But if it comes through, I just want to put it out there. So a thing that was asked was, can you ask a person what makes them a benefit in your relationship, or how are they beneficial? Like having them actually tell you, like don't let them push it off or redirect or deflect and say, well, how do you feel that I'm beneficial to a relationship? No, you have them put it out there to you. And the reason being is I want them to be able to tell you so you can say, hey, I know you love making them pork and beans, and you wash off the railing on the porch, but none of that means nothing to me. And they might name off 47 of nothing to you and be resentful of you because you're not acknowledging these things that don't mean a damn thing to you. So I think that it's important for you to be able to say, hey, was that important? Or is this beneficial to our relationship? So again, this is solution-based. We're trying to get it all together so now we can have something that is wonderful. All right. I ain't gonna hold you. Nope.
What's your takeaway? Did you understand what he was trying to put out there? Which it sounded like an interview question. So he was saying, do you believe that it's possible to ask your partner directly how they feel that they are a benefit to you in a relationship? Ain't that what I heard? Ain't that what you heard, Q? So not only is he saying, are you able to ask that question directly? The flip side of what he's saying is, do you believe that the person you asking that to is going to be able to deal with you saying, no, the things that you just said that you think are a benefit to us or this relationship is actually not. Now, I said it a little bit more succinctly than he did.
You definitely did.
But that's what I do believe he was saying. If I'm wrong, get in the comments. But what you think about that? Just you know what I'm saying?
I get you.
Do you think you would, have you ever asked any partner like if they are beneficial to the relationship?
No.
I haven't either.
I haven't asked that because I don't really feel like I need to ask that because it should be already known, honestly. And as far as like he like named a couple things that he said like might not be beneficial, but those type of things that even just naming things that you do, they don't necessarily gotta be beneficial, I guess, but it comes with the territory of you being in a relationship. It's not. When I hear beneficial, I don't know. I think it's just a little bit deeper, not just stuff around the house. Beneficial, like helping my business or some shit. Are we getting money? Are we benefiting? I'm thinking other stuff, but
like, are you good with taxes when I'm not?
You know what I mean? Like that type of stuff, right? You know what I mean? Not just you left these dishes out and I cleaned them up. You know what I mean? Versus just leaving the kitchen dirty.
I think he was trying to add some humor in there for a very serious question.
But I still would, just to answer it still though, I'm not asking that. I ain't gonna hold you.
I don't think I would ask just to avoid a disagreement and an argument.
Yeah,
because
that's what it will lead to eventually.
Because like, how honest do you want to be to somebody that you care about? Like potentially crushing you could pop their bubble real quick, because if they tell you the ways that they think that they are benefiting you, and you be like, nah, that ain't it, babe. That shit don't do nothing for me.
Really ain't.
It's like, damn, like you could really deflate somebody and just like, damn, this motherfucker really don't care about me that much. So I wouldn't, you know what I mean, to each his own, but if you feel like that's a question that you need to ask, you feel like that's something that you could actually learn from, and y'all do it in a respectful way, I guess you could possibly
I mean, it's communication.
Yeah,
so, I
you're
mean,
right.
don't get me wrong, it's communication.
Right. It is.
It's I guess it's worth finding out too, though. You know what I mean? See where they head at with shit. You know what I mean? But it's like you just said, though. Do you really want to talk about that though? And with women, especially, you gotta be delicate with them when you ask them shit like that.
Got to.
That shit, like you just said, will lead to an argument. You know what I mean? It'll be like, well, you know what I'm saying? They'll take that shit I just see them taking that left. And you can even ask it in the most polite way.
No, you can't.
It still will go left to me.
I think what you said in the beginning, though, about the whole question is the best way to actually answer it, which is you shouldn't have to ask.
No, you definitely shouldn't
because
have to.
A lot of what you learn is based off of what actions.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Actions speak louder than words.
Way louder.
So you could sit a woman down, or a woman could sit a man down and have all type of first date interview style questions. Where you see yourself in 5 years? Do you want a family?
Mm-hmm.
What's your career goals? All these stereotypical relationship questions that you ask. But it's not until you get into it where someone can show you that they actually doing the opposite of what they said in that interview, where they just trying to get in your good graces.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you're going to see if somebody's beneficial by what they do versus by what they actually
Oh, you'll see it too, because you'll know. They ain't doing it.
And you're going to, that's a better way of addressing the things that you don't feel are beneficial based off. Like after they do some shit that you be like, we can't have that. That's not gonna work. That's the better time to address it, as opposed to like making somebody vulnerable where they like disclosing some shit that, and then you basically just, nah, bitch.
This ain't it. That ain't it.
You thought you was fucking me good with that little trick you did. My last few bitches
It's
did
actually kind of weak. It's actually kind of weird.
Yeah, that's not really getting the job done. Then she like, and don't do that to a man. You can't. Man's egos, our egos bruise different. I wish a woman would. What you told me? Yeah, honey.
Oh yeah, some bedroom shit too. Oh
nah, baby, you gonna have to do things a little bit differently, sweetheart. Nigga think he putting in work. Now she tell you that she fake coming all the time. Oh, damn.
You know when you going real hard and aggressive, like it don't be doing it.
I don't like
what
that.
you mean it don't be doing it? Bitch, you be moaning all the time and shit. What you mean? You over here faking?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a whole problem now.
I don't like that rabbit shit, baby. That rabbit shit.
Oh, and I love that rabbit shit.
Look, nigga be trying to get over fast.
Oh, that's funny.
Dog. So, shout out to you, my brother Rico. Basic premise coming soon. That wasn't an episode. That was a little clip, but we on the right page. I swear that's the most I've seen from you online in 10 years.
Damn.
So keep up the good work. I expect to see. And you see how we could come on here and we could cross from. We could do this thing. You know what I mean? Come on now, brother. Let's go.
He got you, man.
Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Now, I like to talk about a lot of relationship shit before we get into the topics. And we do have topics. I feel like I'm still warming up. But Netflix has the best documentaries out there, in my opinion.
I've heard you say that. You've told me that.
They do. Nobody does documentaries better than Netflix. This week, I just finished watching The Liver King. I don't watch Vietnam Turning Point. I don't watch Shooting Guard Untold about Gilbert Arenas with the nigga in the guns.
I didn't watch it though.
I'm watching some shit. And I watched the show last week. It was a relationship show called Cheat. Remember how we used to come over here and watch Temptation Island?
Yeah.
Hey, man, that shit used to be
I
fun.
do remember
This
that.
was fun. So this is another relationship show. And this one is literally about people that cheated in a relationship, and they go on this retreat, and one person in the relationship is trying to get back with the other one. And it's a whole situation. Typical shit. But in this one, they asked a good question I want to bring to y'all. And I thought it was super interesting. Now, I don't mean to be in nobody's business.
But get in there. Get in there.
This question, I was really thinking about it for a minute. And they said, are you aware of your partner's insecurities? And I was like, damn.
Yes, I am.
Like, I don't know.
I am.
Off the bat, you know your partner's insecurities?
I do.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Now, do you know it because you asked and she told you, or you learned from observation?
Both. Two answers can be right.
Well, that's dope that she actually told you.
It wasn't just voluntary. Well, I guess I kind of can say that a little bit voluntarily, but for the most part, I just figured it out.
You figured it out. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's usually how it happens.
Yeah.
You kind of like stumble upon that shit.
You
like
should be able to, though. Some people will be blind to some shit, though. Still won't be able to see shit, though.
True.
Some people, but
True.
Me in particular, nah. Like, nah.
So you know exactly. So that's great. That comes with great responsibility.
It
too.
do. I'm a very observant person too, though.
Me too.
Especially to the, the person you know what I mean, there with that you've been with, but definitely I observe very well. And I know what time it is. Now, you know what's crazy about that though? That's a good and bad thing though.
Yeah.
It's not just
the gift and the curse.
Yeah, it definitely is. Because when you know when it's happening, when you can see it, and you're telling, you know what I mean, and you tell them that, and they, you know what I'm saying, you tell them that it can kind of backfire.
What you mean when you tell them that?
So
like calling their insecurities
pretty much
out?
calling it out, yeah, calling it out. Like,
are you supposed to do that though? I don't think you're supposed to do that.
But see, that's the thing though. It ain't even just not that you ain't supposed to. I don't even feel like it's necessarily you supposed to. Like, it should be a way where I can. I'm not calling you out, but I'm just letting you know, like, okay,
you're identifying.
Yes, like, okay, now this that time, you know, you gotta come on now, and then they could be like, well, you know, I don't like, all right, I get it, but I'm just saying, I'm just trying to point it out to you. And like I say, it could just go wrong, or you know what I'm saying, when you say something. Or sometimes you just don't say nothing. You can tell by the environment that they're in a weird situation right now or something.
Body language.
Yeah, you can definitely tell. Right. And it'd be like, I'm just going to let them live over it. I'm going to let them figure it out. Versus me going over there and like, I don't want to necessarily say saving the day, but like, all right, now, you know, this is your...
So you saying like you see a situation where you speaking up for somebody else's insecurities because they don't,
because I can see what's about to happen.
So uncomfortable that they okay.
Like, just for an example, like say somebody's not really comfortable taking group pictures, like, you know what I mean, they're not really picture savvy like most people. A lot of people love taking their pictures and shit, and some people just be like, I don't like doing all that picture shit, like, you know what I'm saying. But then they get over there, all their friends is taking pictures, like, you know, you gotta take a picture with them. Like, I don't take a
right.
All right, I'm gonna take a couple, and it's like, right. So just an example, you know what I mean. So it could go either way with that shit, though, you know. But at least you know, like I said, I know.
Some people guard their insecurities so much because of past experience where their insecurities was used against them. You know what I'm saying? In some type of way. Because that's it, man. I thought about this shit for a minute. I'm like, I don't know if my wife knows what my insecurities are because I don't
display them, don't talk about them.
I don't even think I've thought that much about my own insecurities, to be honest with you. Like, especially as a grown adult,
no.
I don't even think I've thought about what my insecurities are. and then trying to like separate, because I feel like it's a thin line between insecurity and something that is just an emotion based thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get that.
like, are you like? I understand. I can understand like all the typical ones where like you insecure about maybe you got big feet, or you got fucked up toes like LeBron, or you.
God damn, bro.
Or you
put your feet out there like
you know what I'm saying, your body weight, or maybe
your skin.
Yeah, you got bad skin.
It could be anything.
But that's the other thing. It's like those are like physical things. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think we all have insecurities that are physical.
To a certain extent,
I guess like I'm trying to figure it out. Like
no,
that's kind of like a deep thing that I was like I never really thought about.
But it could be like you say though, physical.
Is it
mental?
Is it mostly physical that you think is insecurities that people have, or because I mean, might say mental,
but that's debatable though. I would say physical. I would give physical a little bit the edge.
Yeah,
over like you know what I'm saying, mental shit and other like you know what I mean, little thing. But physical, yeah, I would definitely say that. Because like you say, being overweight, being too thin, shit, being too goddamn dark, nigga, like whatever it is.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying,
too light skin,
too many fucking freckles on your fucking face, nigga. You might not like the thick ass glasses that you wearing and shit.
Right? Yeah, yeah.
You know. It could be, yeah.
But I never seen too many people be insecure, like, I can't add good. Like, right, like, I'm not good in multiplication. Like, hold on, wait a minute. Supposed to know, nigga? Like,
you want me to read out loud?
Yeah. No. Maybe reading. That's a good one. Insecure about reading.
Everybody read out loud.
So right. No, that's a good one. Stuttering. So how do you, just to like advance it, and then we can move off of that. How do you help guard your partner from their own insecurities?
How do you help guard them from it?
Yeah, from situations where they might feel insecure. Now you said you could identify a situation with your partner like when she might be feeling a certain way. So it's like, how do you help them, either help them through the insecurity or guard them from feeling insecure about it?
Well, let's identify first off what we would identify the insecurity that's about to happen. Like I used the picture one. You got a whole bunch of friends about to take some pictures and be like, I'm not gonna like just trying to tell them like, it's gonna take a couple pictures now.
They're like
smile, like try to look happy.
You're doing good, baby. That's a good pose right there. I like that.
You know what I mean? That's really it. You pretty much rubbing their back. Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That's really all you can.
Okay. Really yeah. You got it, baby.
That's really it. Yeah. Like, oh, that's a good one. Look at that one. That's a good one. Send me that.
This nigga's good.
Send me that.
This nigga's good. This nigga's
really
good.
I'm just saying, man.
No, that's good.
Identify it and just try to help them through it.
No, that's dope.
That's really it.
That's dope.
Now it's on them if they accept it. You know what I mean? Versus just try to close down. You know what I mean? Shut down. I mean,
you mean accept your help?
Yeah, accept right. With like, I'm trying to help and we're identifying like what's about to happen. Like, you don't like pictures. Don't be too nervous. Like, relax. You just, it's still just saying the same shit. Just helping them. That's really it.
How do you think, this is gonna sound crazy.
Oh shit.
How you think Cassie's husband is helping her through
how do I think
the Diddy trial?
That nigga rubbing her back too with his pussy ass right now.
Cause she done testified, and holy, I don't know. It's like as a husband, I feel like as her husband, having to listen to her testify about her experiences with Diddy and these freak offs, I don't know how I would not feel insecure hearing about her going to Pound Town with the escort nigga with the 12-inch dick.
Right.
I don't know how you not.
And the fact that she picked him.
Yeah, and was feeling the nigga.
Right. She picked a lot of them motherfuckers. It wasn't like Diddy was like, this nigga. She actually knew some porn stars, knew some escorts herself. Like, well, if we gonna be doing this, then let me pick the ones that I'm comfortable with. And
you getting golden showers, and you kind of enjoying it, like you asking for some golden. I'm going to feel a little bit of a way, especially if I married this woman prior to my knowledge of these freak offs and the details of the freak offs. My nigga might need some therapy after this trial. And she pregnant too. It's like things can change drastically. The way you feel about somebody and going through this shit. Like, I hope they going to therapy now. Like, I hope she like pre-warned this nigga about some of the shit that was gonna come out.
Therapy when she got that bread from that nigga. They should have been going to therapy then.
Well, she should have. I hope I'm like on some real shit. I hope they is in some therapy to help deal with this trial, bro. That's too many details. Have you heard about these details?
I heard them details, man.
Bro, this shit is more graphic than I thought it would be. Man, and I didn't even know how that was possible.
No, well, it was definitely possible because we, like you just said, we didn't have any graphic detail. We just knew the little things that we heard.
Bro, she said that the longest freak off that they had lasted 4 days.
Yup, I heard. Yup.
4 days.
They were trying to make it seem like she was trying to escape one of the freak offs in the hallway.
Yeah, like she was trying to get the fuck out of here. She needs some liquid. Exhausted. Yeah. Diddy over there holding the IV and shit all night. Diddy, that nigga had enough energy to run down the hallway with bitch, where you going? So that nigga's holding the collar and everything. Oh, bitch. I didn't even move. How did nigga do that? All the time. That nigga took all the IV liquids, bro.
No, he did.
That shit, bro. I swear, man, this Diddy trial, besides the graphic details, I'll say this. I thought before all this started, I thought that Diddy was going to have a hard time like fighting the case. But now that I heard the opening statements and I heard Diddy's potential defense,
right,
I feel like his lawyers is doing a good job laying the groundwork.
You should.
Just like the Rodney Hinton Jr. lawyer. Because the best defense is a good offense. If you play sports, you know what I'm saying? Best defense is a good offense. So if you get ahead of the shit that's already out there and you own up to it, now you putting the pressure on the prosecutors and the jury to actually deal with the facts of the case. Because what's coming out now, which makes me say this, is yes, Diddy is abusive. Yes, he's an abuser. He's a woman beater. He is a freaky ass boy. All those things. Like, he's all of that shit.
Right.
But he not on trial for being a freaky ass boy. He not on trial for being an abuser or a woman beater. He on trial for racketeering and sex trafficking.
Right.
So now that they laid that shit out, you gonna have to really prove that this nigga is on. How the fuck is he racketeering and how is he sex trafficking?
That's a legit question.
It's a legit question. And I feel like his defense, that dream team, he probably paying them niggas some M's.
Oh, hell yeah.
But I feel like he might have a better chance.
All them funds, nigga, on that team.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. So, I mean, tell me, what you think about what you done heard so far? Yo, I see your silly ass. This nigga's so silly. Man.
I don't know, but I just think everybody like defending Cassie though. I see a lot of people like defending her and shit online. At least online is what I'm talking about. And I feel so bad for her, what she's going through. She's pregnant, so she got all these emotions, and I feel so bad. It's like,
you don't feel bad for her?
I don't.
Why?
Why should I feel bad for her though? She knew what she was lined up with, nigga. Come on.
You know what? I like that you consistent.
Yeah.
You consistent than a motherfucker.
Of course. Consistency is key, man. Come on now. But let's think about this though. How long was they together?
10 years.
10 years. The freak offs.
One album.
That part, damn.
They was in a 10-year relationship.
I didn't even think about the one album part.
He signed her to a 10-album deal.
I signed you for life.
She made one album. Go ahead though.
Damn. Yeah. Well, I mean, even just to sum it up, I was just gonna say, I mean, she was with the nigga for a long time. She knew what time it was, bro. She benefited off of it, you know what I mean, until I guess maybe she couldn't benefit off of it no more after a while. But you was there the whole while. Like, and if it was really, really that bad, come on now. You really could escape that now. And if it was really about the music, you feel you was just really with him for the music, trying to put that out, and he wasn't doing it, then there was that you got other labels you could have went to. There's other people. You in that business, you around Diddy. It's plenty of people you could have. I'm sure that you knew that could have helped your career. You knew plenty of producers, but she was benefiting off of that shit too much. That's still my point blank. She was benefiting, and I heard the nigga was paying her. The bitch had an allowance. He's giving this bitch like $10K a fucking week. I don't know if it was a week or a month. Don't get me wrong. I don't know which one, but she was benefiting. You ain't put out no albums. You wasn't worried about that shit because your ass was getting paid. You was with them little freak offs. All this shit worked out in her favor, bro. It's all working in her favor. You wanted to be peed on. Even the escort said you wanted to be peed on. The escort said that shit. So, I mean, I'm not fucking feeling sorry for her, though. That's all I'm saying, bro. I mean, she pregnant. She going through. Don't get me wrong. You're pregnant. I get that. But all this shit with what you was doing with him, come on now. You knew what time it was. You knew this nigga, shit, abusive with the whole little video. That wasn't the first time that nigga knocked your ass out. Stop fucking playing with me, man. The fuck is wrong with you? Like, it's just working too much in her favor. I don't like it. And you was with the shits. I don't.
But you a cold nigga, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. You was a cold nigga, boy.
You grown, man. You better stop feeling sorry for people that know what they're doing, man.
Holy
fuck that shit, bro. I'm not with that shit. She knew what she was doing. You was with this nigga for 10 years. And what you trying to tell me? He just started this shit the last year of your relationship?
So many questions, Regis.
Man, I got answers.
So, do you believe in Stockholm Syndrome?
And who?
Stockholm Syndrome. That's called Stockholm Syndrome, right? When you fall in love with your abuser and your captor.
Oh, they got a label for everything.
It's a real thing.
I'm not gonna say it's not, but it's just a label though. You fall in love with your abuser. That's what you just said.
Because
I guess
it's kind of like, I mean, I won't say it's apples to apples, but remember them broads, I didn't say them broads. Remember them girls from the West Side that was kidnapped by that dude for like 20-some years, and they had his babies, and the nigga, remember the dude from the West Side? They was like, I knew it was someone they ran into the black man.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. My nigga Chuck.
Yeah.
My nigga Chuck.
So, like, there's something to be said about mental abuse followed up with physical abuse, and what it does to somebody that is being subjected to that over a long period of time, where that person that is being abused, you can look at it as they're benefiting because they're getting a lifestyle that's being paid for, but the lifestyle they're getting is only so that they could continue to be abused.
Yeah, okay. That was well put, Jay. I ain't gonna hold you. That was well put. But it just doesn't still hold no weight in this situation to me. I just don't see it though. Like,
so you basically just saying Cassie was not abused.
No, I didn't say the bitch wasn't abused. Nah.
Well, what is it?
So she was abused. So she was getting abused. My thing is, like I said, I mean, I ain't in that situation, so I can't speak for whatever you call that shit. Falling in love with somebody that your attacker, that whoever beats on you and shit. But for 10 years, that's a fucking long time, bro. I just don't. If it's really that bad, I just don't get. I can't get the love.
All right. Well, you fuck with the music, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not too familiar with the music industry, but I do understand, like, these contracts that you sign, they be ironclad. You can't get out of a contract. When you sign a contract,
right.
You can't.
I agree with you signing, right? You gotta know what you're signing.
Yeah, so if she signed a deal for 10 albums.
Diddy the master.
I'll give you that.
Oh my God, we done talked about it a couple times. Yeah. So you in the contract that you can't get out of. The nigga could be said that the nigga groomed her too, because when he met her, she was like 19. She was a teenager. got the deal, 10 album
I don't even know
deal.
how that even sounded attractive to you. Like whatever tape she had, I don't even know how that sounded attractive.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what abusers do. Like abusers, that's what pimps do. Pimps know they potential hoes based off of where they come from, the action that they give them. Like they know how to pick them.
So let's even say what her album.
Oh, you should.
It's still cool. Let's even just say like with the album things, right? You say she only put out one album, right?
One album.
But can we say that Cassie is a great singer?
No.
Okay. So the album that she put out, I don't know how well it did. I don't know if she went gold. I don't know if she went platinum.
I only know one song.
I don't know how her music is doing, how her music did, but I don't think it really did well. Where you were thinking you were gonna really need 10 albums because as your career, because they did put you out there. She did have music, but the music wasn't great. So usually labels shelf your ass when you don't do good and you took on a new role. Now you like shit. I just be this nigga bitch.
She actually said that in the trial. She said basically she ain't say it. I'm gonna be this nigga.
I get it, but
she was like the freak offs became a job. Like the nigga had her in freak off so much, like she ain't had time to really do nothing else. And then when she did get in the studio and make some music, the nigga didn't want to put the shit out. So it's freak offs, and that's it.
She probably ain't had no hot music though. Cassie wasn't hot though.
But Cassie was hot when that.
Well, what?
When she first came out, she was hot.
She was cute. She wasn't hot.
Nah, man.
Nigga, Cassie, I don't know no chicks that was bumping that Cassie, Brody. Like, stop playing. You only remember the video, nigga, the single. You don't remember no bros like, yo, like this girl, this Cassie. I ain't hearing no girls talking about no Cassie.
I get that.
Nobody. Let's be true, man. She was cute on the video, yeah. But nigga, nobody was like, man, that bitch Cassie can sing.
All right, fine. Fine. She Regis. She can't sing.
She can't.
She put out one album. She ain't put out no hits, and all she did was freak offs.
She got that bread before everything happened, right? She hit that nigga like, listen, I need some money. Me and my husband trying to get a family going over here. I'm gonna need some money. That nigga said, fuck you. I'm not giving you shit. And she like, nigga, don't make me. He like, okay. Here y'all go. Y'all have a nice life.
And it was too late.
So now she like, you know what? Now I'm about to. No sympathy. I'm sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, those are the thoughts, views, and opinions of Regis Smoke.
Of me, people. Of me, just me.
You'll send him all the messages that you
please
like.
do. Holla at me. You know what I'm saying? Send that bullshit.
I got you though. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad. It sounds a little wild. I'm not gonna lie to you. It sounds a little wild. You're a cold nigga.
But he said you a cold nigga. Cause y'all be, man, a lot of people be so light. Just be light on the. Chuck, grab me one of them. A lot of people be so light on the.
You grab one of them too, Chuck.
Yeah, a lot of people. I mean, I get it.
Hey man, shut up, Spider-Man.
Thank you. They be, but I'm just saying, like, a lot of times, like the woman be getting so. I get it. They want to take that woman's side a little bit more, but I just be needing it to make sense. That's it. Because you know me, I've told you, like, I'm not even to go deeper, nothing. Like, I've had a woman hit me with accusations that were not real.
Hold on, you said.
So, and I had this happen.
Hold on, Q. I'm loud than a bitch.
So I understand.
Hold on, wait a second. No, I'm no. Run that back.
No,
run that back. Niggas drowned out the shit that you said,
okay.
And I feel like that's why you.
Okay.
No, rewind.
No, it's okay.
Rewind.
It's okay.
You said you've been hit with accusations.
No, yeah, I got this one. Jay need one.
You said you've been hit with accusations.
You need one.
No.
Yeah, I can't deal with y'all. I have been hit with
Put mine right there on the counter for me, brother.
Oh my God, y'all niggas is crazy.
Hey, everybody, stop trying to get this nigga out of this. Rewind. Y'all trying to build this nigga out. Rewind.
He is crazy.
No, I'm not crazy. What accusations was you hit with?
Some crazy accusations. I had a bitch hit me with some crazy ass accusations before that was with me and my homeboy. Actually, me and my old boy.
There ain't no name.
Say that. No, I definitely want to say no
okay.
name. But, excuse me. I was just trying to see if I was even gonna label the other nigga my dude, but I ain't even gonna do that. He's just a nigga that was there.
Here we go.
But nah, shit. I didn't. Nah, bitches be lying, man. Shit. I ain't, like I said, I've had a female lie on me and my dude on some egregious allegations. My nigga, like that's like, bitch, you crazy as fuck, like. So I'm just saying that.
No wonder you feel away.
Hell yeah, because I don't like. Because you fucking up for the ones who really do go through that type of shit.
All right,
you know
now we getting. Now we
like. Let's be real.
Now we getting.
I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit because just the accusations alone, you can fuck up somebody's whole shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Luckily for me, shit, we was so goddamn young. You know what I mean? After a while, it's like it wasn't gonna stick because the shit first off wasn't true. But then just the fact that it, like I said, we young, you get past that shit. But I don't like that type of shit. You gotta like, for the motherfuckers who really have gone through shit, it just takes away from it.
All right, I got you. That's enough said. We don't gotta continue down this road.
Please don't, cause I still would smack the fuck out that bitch if I see.
Alrighty, so these accusations. Meg and Torey. It was a lot of shit going back and forth. We had a lot of views about that. Torey is now in prison serving a 10-year sentence, and he recently got stabbed up 14 times. And
collapsed lung and shit.
It sounds crazy. And you gotta love the internet, but you can hate the internet too. Everybody, I don't like, I said this so many times, I don't like the fact that everybody want to be first with a story and report. I hate it. As soon as whoever is in charge of his Instagram, as soon as they put a statement on his IG, you got everybody coming out with a video, reacting to it, putting forth their own theories of what happened. Yeah. I done heard about 4 or 5 different theories.
All different theories?
All different theories. Man. I done heard it was a Mexican mafia. I done heard it was a gambling debt. I done heard it was he said he was gonna fuck a nigga bitch. I heard so many different things.
Well, it was a Mexican nigga though. They had the nigga identified.
Officially?
Yeah, they showed that shit.
Okay.
You talking about him getting stabbed up?
Yeah. They showed that Mexican nigga.
He pressed Mexican dude girl in the visiting room.
So you rolling with that as the official story too?
Oh, that's what I heard. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying that it was a Mexican though who actually stabbed him up though. Like the whole girl thing, I don't know.
I don't know.
They say Torey, when I guess he heard the girl talking about it when they got back to the back when visiting was done. Torey told him he a fucking.
But you know what? I heard that. That's what I'm saying. But you know what though? There's been no official report that came out from the jail. So we don't actually fucking know what happened.
You have to throw the term allegedly.
Yeah, so
allegedly.
Right now, everybody just got different stories. And the jail was just like outside. Niggas run with shit. Niggas gossip. I mean, granted,
they do have the dude that stabbed him though. They do know who stabbed him. Do understand that though.
Okay, so it is the Mexican dude.
Yes, he is a Mexican dude who actually stabbed him though.
Okay, all right. So if it's a Mexican dude that stabbed him, then I've heard 3 different theories about why the Mexican dude stabbed him too.
Nah, that's like that part of why.
Like so, I don't want to like run with a story about why it happened. I feel like the fact that a rap star like has been stabbed in prison, like an attempt on his life was basically made. They tried to kill him.
Hell yeah, nigga, 14 times. Nigga need to be lucky he alive.
7 in the back, 4 in the torso, and 2 in the head. That's crazy.
Yeah, this nigga.
So he literally, they tried to kill him. And I don't know the last time that I can think of where somebody that was rich and famous on the outside, really, really up during COVID. Remember, he had his show that he did during COVID, really elevated his status.
Oh yeah, I did.
I forgot what he called it, but that shit was like really, really, really popular. And that's when he was fucking with Meg. And that's when everything went downhill. But I don't recall a situation where somebody that rich and famous then almost lost their life in prison. I can't really think of another time that happened.
Nah, I can't either though.
The shit is sad.
Nah, I can't think of nobody. It's sad. Yeah,
I wonder if they like so
they was even talking about
he clearly gonna have to go to a different prison.
The other dude, one dude that somebody who they identified was the nigga who so-called shot her in the foot. And I'm like, I don't even know if the bitch was even really shot though. For them to talk about the nigga who really shot her in the foot. It wasn't Torey who did it. It was supposed to be some other nigga.
But she didn't actually get even shot. It was just a fragment.
Right, because they even show her getting out of the car and her
she got
throwing a bottle outside of the car or something and stepping on I don't know, a whole bunch of weird shit to come behind that.
But
I don't think she was shot personally though. I can't help you. I wasn't there, but
again, that actually don't even matter. It's just like the Cassie and the Diddy case. What you being charged with is what really matters. So he wasn't being charged with he didn't get charged with shooting her. He got charged with
right. Well, he wasn't supposed to have that gun anyway.
And illegal discharge of a weapon. So you didn't get charged for shooting nobody. So it's like the devil is in the details. And niggas always miss the details. But I don't like the fact that people trying to say that, you know what I'm saying, he got what
he deserved?
Yeah.
CP, yeah, I don't know about all that. I ain't gonna agree with that.
Like nigga almost lose his life.
Like, I don't even know if this shit, I don't even feel like this shit was true though. So I'm not a big Torey Lanez fan.
You don't believe what's true?
The whole with her being shot and all them accusations and shit she was talking about. Whatever. I don't even really believe the bitch was shot. I ain't gonna hold you.
Well, that's neither
and he probably was clapping her too though.
No, he definitely was.
You know what I'm saying? So.
And that was thick Meg too. I like that Meg.
That was thick Meg.
That Meg is what's up. I don't know. I don't like this.
She tall. Shout out to you though.
I don't like this Ozempic Meg. This Ozempic Meg could kick rocks, but that thick Meg, boy, oh boy.
All on that Ozempic pack.
That thick Meg, boy, she was different. She was. Whew. I seen that. Watched that video a few times.
Look at this.
That nigga was in the back of that truck, damn near naked with them bitches. I said, damn, that nigga Torey was living his best life before he got locked up, nigga.
Shout out to him.
Like he was really, really on the rise. Like, and I think that's what happens though. It's like you get too full of yourself and what's going on. You get wrapped up in the fame, the fortune, the lifestyle that you live, and you forget that there's real consequences out here. Like that shit could be over. Like
you gotta kind of move certainly too though. You can't just be
them drunken
too loose.
I can't even imagine kicking it with having a celebrity home and being out on a drunken celebrity night with a
right.
Them nights probably just be you probably feel you got security, you getting in, everybody recognize. That shit got to feel different, man. It has to feel different.
I agree with that.
You got to feel on top of the world.
No, for real. And knowing that you fucking these bitches.
Oh my God.
My nigga smashing.
Hey, Kylie Jenner out here trying to give me some box.
Right.
Like nigga, I got these bitches. Yeah, he was, bro.
I give you that.
He was feeling himself. Well, the cats was feeling themselves too.
Oh my God.
I say this for the last because I know it's emotional. A lot of niggas feeling a certain way, but the Cavs was feeling themselves. I asked you the whole season because I didn't watch hardly any Cavs games. And I asked you, I said, Smoke, how is it going to feel if these niggas don't make it to the NBA Finals? And these niggas get bounced in the second round again.
That's Donovan's 9th time, though, man. He ain't never made it past the semis, man. Never. Even when he was at what? Utah? Never made it past the semis, man. So
the conversation now is, can you actually win a title with Donovan Mitchell as your star?
I think you can. You just got to put some dogs around them. We don't have no dogs around them. Like, shout out to our players. I ain't trying to shit on our players, but let's just be real. Garland has no dog.
He got to go.
Garland has no dog in him.
We got to get rid of him.
I still like Mobley, don't get me wrong, but I just need him to be a little bit more dog-like also. Your shots ain't falling, my nigga. You need to be living in that paint. You too damn big and tall, man, for you not to be able to be getting points in the paint. You ain't got to be shooting all the time. I get it. Our white boys, Wade got to go.
Okoro got to go.
Okoro got to go too. And Ty Jerome just wasn't no good in this series at all.
They paid him off.
Because I don't even understand why he was doing so much shooting anyway. He was 1 for 14 and like 8 for 12. And I mean, not 8 and like 2 for something in the next one. Why are you shooting so much? Mobley, get the fucking ball and take that shit to the rack, my nigga. Get more fouls. Get to the free throw line more. We just niggas don't have dog mentalities like these niggas ain't winning. And ain't nobody coming in this paint, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, put somebody in, what was the one dude? Green. You could have put Green in. That nigga got 6 fouls. Nigga, foul some niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, it's multiple things that come with that Cavs shit, but I don't think it's just Donovan Mitchell to answer your question though. You can win with him. You just got to put some dogs around him though. Because he's the only dog on the Cavs. He's the only dog.
We had this dog conversation before.
Yeah.
About the light skins.
It's about to be battle of the light skins.
So when you talk about dog, I just want to get a clear understanding for the second time.
Nothing wrong with that.
When you talk about dog, you mean I think what I'm hearing from you is aggression.
Clearly.
Okay.
Clearly. Let's be true. If we had a nigga that was like a Wallace, a Westbrook, a Draymond, a nigga that's even a Perkins, nigga, when he was in Boston, nigga, like if we had somebody that was,
I got a good question for you. Who, besides the top superstar on the team, all right? Besides the top superstar that is on the teams in the playoffs, who do you think is a dog that would help benefit, not even like a potential trade, but who do you think is like a secondary dog on any of these teams that's not a superstar?
Well, shit, Miles Turner just showed us that he a dog.
Think Miles Turner a dog?
He just showed, playing against us, he was. Shit.
No, I'm just saying, not even, and just even in general, like in general.
That's a dog that's not you said it's not a superstar?
It's not a superstar on the squad. Who do you think is a dog?
You mean the goon?
No, I didn't say goon, nigga. I said dog.
Right. I mean,
I ain't say goon.
That's a dog. I mean, it ain't a superstar, man, because most superstars, if you're gonna be a superstar, you gotta have some dog in you, motherfuckers. But
because I'm saying that because you said Donovan Mitchell is a dog, but he's our team superstar. Right. So it's like, who other than the team superstar would you consider to be a dog that's on any other team that's left in the playoffs?
That's a dog.
Just so I can get a gauge of what you know what I mean, what you mean.
You know what I mean, but I'm gonna try to.
I need an example though.
Well, I'll give you that. It's a little difficult for me to name somebody that's not a superstar that's a dog.
Right.
I will say just a dog as far as like aggressive and just giving a lot of good effort at least. I didn't even get great effort out of a lot of them niggas though after a while.
Would you say Karl Anthony Towns is a dog?
Cat?
Because he's not the superstar on that team. It's Brunson. Brunson's a superstar.
Cat has dog moments. I'll give you that.
You always going with the moments, man.
You got moments.
I don't want the moments, man.
You said Cat though. I'm just asking. You said Cat though.
I'm just asking if he is. So he's not a dog. So he's not. Moments don't count.
All right.
When you a dog, you a dog all the time. It ain't moments, nigga. It's every moment that you're on the court.
But you know who dogs is though, Jay. Let's be true though. You know and you know what
I'm saying that because you saying we need more dogs.
We do. So you need somebody who's gonna say, nigga, fuck that. They willing to be more aggressive. They're like, they telling themselves, nigga, fuck that shit. We gonna win this shit.
Do you think OG Anunoby is a dog?
I fuck with OG. Hell yeah.
All right, so that's an example right there of a role player that you say is a dog. So we need somebody like OG. Would you say Kristaps Porzingis is a dog when he's healthy?
No.
No? Okay.
I don't really care.
Well, I'm done throwing out examples.
Not Porzingis though.
All right, my bad.
Nah.
Devin White. Is he a dog? Derek White, my bad.
I was trying to think to who we was talking
about.
I'm over here thinking like, y'all know. Hey, why was I about to be like, no? That's because I ain't know who you're talking about. I know. Obviously, you know what? Derek White, is he a dog? Excuse me. Is he a dog? To a certain degree.
All right. Well, I think what I'm trying to say is it's not that many dogs in the league.
It don't matter, but there's dogs in the league though.
Right, but they're all superstars. Most of them are superstars. So it's hard to get multiple superstars on the squad in this era of the NBA.
Get somebody.
It's just difficult. It's not the same.
So
it's not the same as like the big three.
So take it. Okay, so let me give you a better example. Now, I need a little moment to think about it. It was kind of off, like kind of hit me quick. It's something that you got to really think about. So when I say dog, think about them niggas. Think about what was old boy who took Kawhi out with Kawhi's first injury. I put Chulia. I feel like he played
Zaza.
Was it Zaza?
I think
that might be.
Yeah.
You
think he'd do
like a nigga? Cause you putting him in there for a reason.
But he's more of what Chuck said, goon status.
No, okay, goon.
He more goon status, where it's like when you need the roughing the nigga up.
Steven Adams.
Steve Adams is a dog.
Steven Adams, who plays on Houston, is a dog.
I like that.
He is a dog.
I like that. He is a dog. When he was in his prime, he could give you buckets.
He give you rebounds.
And he's not a superstar.
And he will fucking fight your ass if you start that shit.
I like
nigga.
that. That's a good one. That's a good
You know what I mean? Like,
well, I guess I'm saying that because I feel like in this day of the NBA with the Supermax and all that shit, it's just harder to come by.
And I'll take that. I can agree with that. I agree with that. Don't get me wrong. But you still have your players though that just, like I say, they with the shits though.
Because it tripped me out just watching the Cavs Pacers series, and I'm like, we have more talented players, but these niggas play basketball better than us, and it's like clear. They clearly just played the game better than we did.
And guess what though? The Pacers have been to the Eastern Conference Finals before.
True.
Okay.
Last year.
Right. The Pacers have actually kind of been building for this, so they actually have a taste of this before. Like, so they kind of know it's going to be more physical. We got to play more physical. They know that. We did not know that. Like them niggas played as if it was like just a regular game. And to be true with you, losing the first two games was really demoralizing for them. It was very demoralizing.
For the Cavs?
Yes. These niggas putting their heads down. Like, come on, y'all.
No, the body language.
These niggas and the Pacers could tell. They could tell. Like these niggas ain't trying to win. Let's be true. I'm just saying, man. These niggas knew what time it was, man. You could tell as you watch the games, though. Like for real. Mobley, like I say, there's no reason in the playoffs you're not giving me 25 points, 30 points. There's no reason for that.
What do you average during the regular season? You know,
during the regulars, that's a good question. You have to have Q look that up.
Q is on his phone.
If he averaged 20 during the regular season,
hold on, I'm gonna tell you.
But even if it was, even you could be incorrect, don't get me wrong, but even if it was, that's fine. In the playoffs, nigga, you got to step that shit up to about 25, nigga. 28. 18 and a half regular season.
Less than 20.
You got to step that up though, bro. That shit got to be. And if you don't know as a basketball player that you have to step your numbers up in the playoffs, then that in itself is bad. Because you can't keep playing the same.
I like
in the
how
playoffs.
Shaq is consistent like you is with his commentary. He always says that you got to step up your game like 20% in the playoffs.
Hell yeah!
So if you was a superstar player and you average 20,
what Garland
regular season,
what
you
did Garland average?
25, 27.
Easy. That's like a given to me. Like I don't even Garland, man.
Garland got to go.
He just wasn't. He's
too inconsistent for me.
So
he
averaged 20 points in the regular season, man. This nigga didn't give us nothing like that, man.
He's too inconsistent, season, and he's starting to show that he's injury prone. In my mind,
and to me, he's soft though, bro. Like he's soft, man. Like if he kind of like matched Donovan shit a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I think we could have had a better fighting chance, but he don't even match that intensity.
Nah, they're not the same type of player. Garland is more finesse. Donovan is just he got more of explosive.
So that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? That's I don't want to get niggas down too much, man. Before we go, man, is there anything y'all would like to get off y'all chest, my good gentleman here, Smoke Dog Q? Anything y'all would like to say? Anything on your mind is pressing? Anything you want to share with the audience?
I ain't really got shit.
All right.
I ain't
'Cause I'm about to
got
say
shit,
this is the time to
man.
get it off. This the end. Only the real ones is here. So anything you say, these niggas will understand. You know what I'm talking about? It's cool. It's cool, man.
I ain't got shit.
We can end it on that note. I hate to end it on such a somber note.
Shit, I got it on the whole with the Cassie.
Oh no, we're done. You're
Yeah,
not Q or
Cash.
Regis.
Them
But-
goddamn
but
Cash.
thanks.
Let me start going there.
Thanks, Chuck. And you put my beer on the floor with your punk ass.
He did not want that beer.
You think I'm gonna ask his opinion? All right, y'all, man. We'll see y'all next week. It's the JMatt Show. We out this bitch.